People are working, but not all of us are doing it in the right way. That's why I'm teaching you this today. You acquaint yourself with him and you lay his words in your heart so much that even when nobody is looking on, and even when you can practice a corruption you will never be caught, you will still have to refrain, because there is a word of the king in your heart that restrains you from evil. Verse 23. Jesus. He said, if thou return to the Almighty, thou shalt be built up. If thou return to the Almighty. How do we return? We acquaint and keep words. And he said that if you return to the Almighty that way, what you will start to experience is a personal building up. You will be built up. You will be built. You see, people who walk in righteousness may not have the money that the unrighteous have, but you see they are solid men. If she's a woman, you see she's a solid woman. They are so built up in the spirit, in the soul, that they don't have what you have, but they are enjoying life more than you. They are built up. He said, if you return to the Almighty, thou shalt be built up. Number 2, thou shalt put away iniquity far from thy tabernacles. So you can't carry God and enjoy sin. It doesn't work. You can't tell me God is with you. You have a close fellowship with God, and you are still in the entanglement of sin for long. It's not possible. He says, suddenly you'll be built up. And in the kingdom, built up men are those who have conquered iniquity. In the kingdom, they are men that are built up. He said that thou shalt be built up, and the sign that you are built up is that you will be able to put iniquity away from you. So the man will promise you a car, promise you a house, promise you a phone, but you are too built to be convinced with a mere car that you can work and buy. You are too built to be coerced with a mere house, to sin against your own soul and your body. So he said you'll be built, and the sign that you'll be built is that you have the capacity to put away iniquity far from your body, your tabernacles. Then I will show you, when a man begins to overcome sin, what will happen. Verse 24. Then shalt thou lay up gold as dust, and the gold of Ophir as the stones of the brooks. He said, when men are built up and they master the temptations of iniquity in whatever area they find themselves, he said at the end of the day, those men begin to gather gold as dust, and the gold of Ophir as the stones of the brook. Can you really count stones in water? Never know. But he said those men, they have the patience to grow until they have overcome the gimmicks and the tricks and the deceitfulness and the beguiling of the enemy. He said those men, the end result is that they gather gold as dust. There is prosperity in righteousness. There is prosperity in righteousness. That's why God begins by building you up. He will build you up to a point that sin is no more sweet. Those who are built up, sin is not sweet. From that day, stolen waters are no more sweet to them. So it is when you are not built that stolen waters become sweet. But when you grow in the Lord, stolen waters are not sweet. He said, then shalt thou, you begin to lay up. You begin to lay up gold as dust. So there is a possibility of men gathering wealth by righteousness. by righteousness. And your bonnet penny didi ye. Yeah, the training should di. Yeah, the training di 25.
My God.
La bamia to see adabasha. Yeah. You see, when you start to gather, one of the danger about wealth is that the moment you start to gather wealth, there is a security threat over your life. There is a security threat over anybody that is known to have. Yes. So verse 25 continues with the blessing that accompanies righteousness. That God will not just watch you to gather gold. He said, yea, the Almighty shall be thy defense. So you will be a rich man protected by God. You will be a rich woman protected. Marco be a to be a. Are you here with me? He said, yea, the Almighty shall be thy defense. Because the moment you start to gather gold, the earth comes against you, because you are taking out of it something that belongs to it. The atmosphere, the system. Satan will make sure that the righteous does not hold wealth, because that is his only bargaining power. Even when God came, he used wealth to try to convince God. So as far as Satan is concerned, no believer, no righteous person must have access to wealth. So the moment a believer starts to gather wealth, the hell that we know break loose. But if the wealth is from the Lord, the next thing is that the Almighty shall be thy defense. The Almighty. Ewuradina beye wo bambo. Osofo. Ewuradima wudi ya. Unim the next problem that can come. You obey wo bambo. He said, and thou shalt have plenty of silver. If gold is like dust, silver cannot be numbered. Let me quickly tell you something. What do you mean? You see, a man that has gold won't go for silver. But you see, what God is trying to tell you is that both the superior and inferior will be plenty. Both the big and the small will be plenty around you. Both the best and even what is not the best. All because if you retain and acquaint yourself with the Almighty. With the Almighty. We don't need righteousness for just ministry. You need it in business, sir. We need righteousness in business. Businessmen and women must be more righteous than pastors on pulpits. That is the means to gather gold and silver. That's the means. When you will return to the Lord and acquaint yourself with Him and keep His words in your hand. And then you realize that gold is not looked for, it's laid up. I don't have time for that one. You realize that gold is not worked for, it's laid up. Verse 26. For then shalt thou have thy delight in the Almighty, and shall lift up thy face unto the Lord. I'm coming to show you when prayer is sweet. 27, quickly. Thou shalt make thy prayer unto Him. Also, one by wedding. Or say, after you have gathered, you have received plenty. Then shall you lift up your face to them. And you will begin to have delight in the Almighty.
Yes, it's true.
This yes has a spirit. This yes I heard has a spirit.
Yes, sir.
When you start to gather silver and gold, He said your delight in the Almighty. Also, financial breakthrough. The way they receive the word of God. I tell you, it's deep. Or see, there you will begin to have delight in the Almighty. Even God knows that a nipa bebema nipa ni agene ho say sika beba ewurade mponi enti meguso ka say wusika se mabia. He said, thou shalt make thy prayer unto him, and he shall hear thee, and thou shalt pay thy vows. So he is telling you something, that before you can get here, you must be operating on the wings of vows and pledges. Lord, if you make me gather gold as dust, this is what I'll do for you. Lord, if you let me get plenty of silver, this is what I'll do for you. I will use it for your kingdom. I will use it for the poor. I will use it. I will take care of others. I will sponsor. I will build a school for people. I will do yes. If you help me, I'll pay. He said prayer is sweet when you get to that. So you see the process. You see the process. Prayer becomes very sweet. Then I love verse 28. After you have prayed to the Lord, what will happen? What must you be doing after the place of prayer? What must you be doing? This is not prayer. This is not prayer. It is after you have prayed and the Lord has heard you. Then thou shalt also. So this is not prayer. This is lifestyle. Thou shalt also decree a thing. The error of my generation is that after prayer, our decrees are defeated. Wow. Thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine upon thy ways. My God, my God, my God. The light shall shine. You will decree a thing, and it shall be established. You will decree a thing. You won't pay money for decree. You will decree a thing. You are coming to pray. You will decree a thing, and it shall be established. When men are cast down, that he's showing you. He's showing you. He's showing after prayer. When men are cast down, because in the business world they are up and down. In the business world, there are economic crisis. In the business, there are so many. He said, when men are cast down, then thou shalt say, because you have returned to the Lord, you have a fellowship with the Lord. So when men are cast down, today business didn't go well, but thou shalt say, there is a lifting up for Elvis. There is a lifting up for so and so enterprise. There is a lifting up for so and so corporation business. There is a lifting up. Mention your company. There is a lifting up. He said, when men are cast down, then thou shalt say. When men are cast down, this is the way to prosper in the midst of crisis. This is the way. When men are cast down, thou shalt say. When men are cast down, thou shalt say. When men are cast down, thou shalt say. That means that words are response to circumstances. When men are cast down, thou shalt say. When men are cast down, thou shalt say. When businesses are collapsing, thou shalt say. When dollar is rising, thou shalt say. When circumstances are failing, thou shalt say. There is a worldwide redundancy. Thou shalt say. So anytime the news come out that there is crisis, it is your mouth first. It's your mouth first. What a process! What a process! What a process! What a process! Wow. Thou shalt say. That means that you always have to say opposite of the negative. Yes. There are losses. Thou shall say.
Hey! Jesus!
You have heard of the news that AI is taking over. People are losing their jobs. Thou shalt. You saw the family people. You saw how your father is nothing today. Your mother is nothing today. Your senior people are nothing today. You thou. So look at what is happening to people and speak the opposite. If you see them cast down, then thou shalt. They do what? Jesus.